I believe leading a team is a highly spiritual task. Okay, because you're not just working with product or machines. You're working with you're working with machines, but the most intricate, most creative, most powerful, and complicated machines ever assembled. Okay, you're working with those that have emotion and feeling and life experiences, and so it takes a very special leader to be able to make sure a team is not only operating but operating at max productivity and operating together seamlessly. And so when I work with managers and leaders, that's what I look for, is that kind of mindset. Who has control over their team? Who has, who are true leaders? But also another aspect to that is sometimes, depending on the situation, we're not able to have just a team of full, A players, right? Sometimes we have some C or B players. And then those leaders that take it to the next level are able to evolve those C players into B players and evolve those B players into A players and so on. And so there's different levels to leadership and management. But no matter what level it is a very spiritual task. And so it's not only about being able to assemble a good team, but to also make sure that team is able to operate as one, cohesive unit. And as you implement these players into these specific positions, you want to make sure they're operating at their best, right? In their flow state. Because whatever, piece of the product cycle they touch, they're going to breathe life into that piece. So I love working on the embedded space because I feel like embedded software engineers come in and they give the product life, right? They bring it to life. They allow the product or hardware to do whatever it is that it needs to do. And so that's a very magical time in my eyes. And so that's why I chose to kind of work in that space, in that embedded engineering role. And but yeah, I like to make sure that if we're got an embedded software developer, that person is working in their max productivity, because if they are, then that product is going to be operating at its highest capabilities, and so we'll have happy consumers, and happy consumers will come back and buy the next one or what have you. So yeah, very spiritual task, leading a team. Even more spirit and energy is involved when not only assembling the team but making sure that team operates as one unit. And just being able to attract those A players is a very important and crucial aspect to being a top leader in engineering.